Good morning. I'm Debbie with the Pickin Coop Farmstead, and today I'm going to be planting ground cherries. I had some seeds that didn't do very well. They germinated, but they just, I don't know what I did wrong, but they died. So anyways, I really wanted to do ground cherries this year, and a friend of mine over in Shingletown, it's about, as the crow flies, it's about 30 miles from here to the what would it be, the southeast, I guess. Anyways, I did a show over there, and there's a gal that I used to buy my tomatoes from. Her name is Fern, and she has, I'll link her Facebook page. It's called Hummingbird Farms, and it's farms with a Z. And she is the sweetest lady. She was at the library show that I was at yesterday, and she brought me these ground cherries. She gets on my YouTube channel all the time, and we talk and chat, and she said that she had a bunch. She grew like 20 or 30 ground cherries, and I thought, my gosh, I'll buy some from you. So as sweet as she is, she brought me 3 of these beautiful plants. Yesterday, no less, was her birthday. Happy birthday again, Fern. And so I traded her some of my craft items for the plants. And so today, that's what we're going to be doing, planting these ground cherries. And I believe they're in the tomatillo family, and they're little tiny, if you can see them, little tiny guys. But instead of going up like a regular tomatillo, they go out, hence the name ground cherries. And they're supposed to be really sweet. And Fern said that I believe she said it was her grandmother used to make pies with ground cherries. So hopefully we get lots of fruit, and that's what I'm going to do. And then I want to try to can some as well. So I'm super excited. So the question is, I'm looking around in my garden here, and I'm like, where in the world am I going to put these? So I'm thinking they might want to be trellised. I'm not really sure. I don't know. So I'm going to look around and find a spot for these, and then we're going to go ahead and plant them. I'm so excited. Come along. All right, sweet people. Here we go. We're going to plant these little guys here. And I think if nothing else, they can kind of billow out along the sides. And then maybe I will even put a couple poles here with some, or maybe on this side with some chicken wire, so they can have something to trellis up onto. Give me a little more room. I've got to get that other, I have another 12-foot bed that's going to go on the side over here behind me. And now that I've got the water, that lake I had in my pond, in my garden, out of here, I can most definitely start leveling that back out. I just have to attach the wire to it, which is not that big of a deal, and get it out here. Then we'll fill it with dirt. And then I will only have one more bed to make. That's my goal. Whether it gets done this summer or not, I do not know. So we're going to hope. All right, so we're digging 3 holes. They're probably, again, a little too close together. I got a runny nose this morning. Sorry, I should go take some of my home brew, my mullein tincture, to get rid of that. It works so well. All right, we got 3 little holes here for our new beautiful little. Her plants are just amazing. Her and her husband do such a good job, and they grow such cool varieties of tomatoes that I've never even heard of. But these guys, as I said, are just gorgeous. And these are ground cherries, as you can see. It's probably backwards for you. And we're going to stick that little guy in there. And we're going to have some ground cherry pie, I'm hoping. And break up the bottom. I'm out of Milorganite, but I'm going to go ahead and put these guys in. Oh, it's so nice and cool here. I don't know if you can hear the breeze. It was almost chilly yesterday morning. It was 50 degrees. Can you believe that? I think I left here at, it was 7 a.m. And Shingletown, I think, the place where I went yesterday for my show, is even higher than we are, elevation-wise. And I don't know how cold it was there with the breeze. It was like a spring day. It was absolutely gorgeous there. But I wished I had taken my sweatshirt. Who would have thunk this time of year and it would be that cool? And I was really thinking it was going to be hot because I signed up for that show. Geez, it seemed like a month or two ago. And I thought, boy, because once it gets summertime, I'm not really excited about doing outdoor shows. I don't do well with the heat anymore. My sister and I used to love it. We used to go swimming, go to the creek, and bake out in the sun all day. And I mean, I'm to the point now where there's just no way I don't like it. So I get all my outdoor stuff early in the morning here. And today is a Sunday. By the way, happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. And happy Father's Day to all you moms out there that are doing it all by your lonesome. I did that for a while when my kids were young. And it's not an easy task, working and being a mom and a dad and taking care of your kids, cooking, cleaning, laundry, the whole 9 yards. It's not easy at all. All right, so we got it all covered up. We're going to water them in and they will flourish. I'm so excited. All right, so we're going to do some other stuff out here today, so come along. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've got this row right here between my, what are these, cucumbers? Oh, acorn squash, sorry. And I've got these 3 rows of lettuce here. And I've got my poor little onions. Can you see them? There they are. Poor little onions that are desperately needing to be planted. So I think I'm going to butt them up right next to my lettuce right here. And I'm going to move away my pine straw to make it a little easier. And I've got some, grate up my soil here. Get these weeds out of here. All right, just rake some of the dirt clods. I have never been very successful with onions, and had I not neglected these guys, I might have actually been successful. But we're going to find out. We're just going to try. All you could do is try, right? I planted these from seeds this winter indoors, and there was many more in here. These are red onions. Stick that right there. And I'm going to need a little pencil thing to make a hole. I'll be right back. Okay, that is it for the onions. There is one sweet onion I had left, which unfortunately, but it looks pretty healthy, so I stuck that at the end over here. I probably should put the marker for that one lone onion right there. There we go. So that takes care of that. That's something I've been meaning to do for a very long time. Finally got it done. It's a shame to go to all that trouble, buy the seeds, germinate the seeds, grow them up in the house during the winter, and then just let them go to, you know. Okay, I got all the little new seedlings watered in. So we planted the onions today and my beautiful, beautiful little ground cherries from my friend Fern over at Hummingbird Farm. She lives over there in Shingletown. And again, I'll link her page in the comments so you can go visit her Facebook page. I don't believe she has an Instagram page. I looked for her and I couldn't find her on there. So anyways, I hope the sun is shining where you are. I hope you have a great Sunday and Father's Day. And then I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.